On today's show, at the end of the year, everyone looks forward to seeing their yearbooks and all of the memories captured. We look into all that it takes to make the yearbook.
UIL competitions range from academics to fine arts and even videos. Khshaeta Cama sat down with a film student who advanced to the second round with her short film. What's rockin' Rock Nation? Today is Thursday, March 4th, and it's the last B-Day until spring break. We just have to make it through one more day, and then we can all relax for a while.
It's hard to believe that we're already 3/4 of the way through the year.
It is, and with the end of the year means the yearbook. Anica, what can students do to be a part of the yearbook?
Would you like to be a voice to be heard in the yearbook? Humans of Rock Hill is still going on. The yearbook staff only has 200 out of the 700 students they need to fill every page. In order to complete Humans of Rock Hill, take a black and white portrait of yourself somewhere around Rock Hill or at home, then submit it and your responses to the questions asked in the Google form provided by your first period teacher. Humans of Rock Hill need to be submitted as soon as possible in order for every student to be featured in the first ever Rock Hill yearbook. I'm sure most of you enjoyed the unexpected week off of school due to inclement weather conditions. While there are bad weather days built into our school calendar, we will not be using any of them. Superintendent Dr. Holly Ferguson sent out information yesterday regarding this new information. She shared that due to additional instructional minutes that were previously built into the school day, Prosper ISD will not be using any of its bad weather makeup days. As a continuation of all the COVID-19 news from this week, yesterday Johnson & Johnson announced that they have sent out their first shipments of the single-shot COVID-19 vaccine. Johnson & Johnson believe that, quote, single-shot COVID-19 vaccine is a critical tool for fighting this global pandemic, particularly as it shows protection across countries with different variants. It was also announced yesterday that all teachers, school employees, and child care workers in the state of Texas are eligible for the COVID-19 vaccine. The title of King and Queen of Cornhole is up for grabs. The Social Excitement Committee is planning a cornhole tournament between students and faculty during lunches on Monday, March 15th and Wednesday, March 17th. To promote the event, administrators set up the cornhole boards in the cafeteria for students to play and start forming teams.
This is an opportunity for us to have a rivalry between the staff and the students. The Social Excitement Committee that we have here at Rock Hill High School basically wanted to have an opportunity for our students and staff to kind of partner together, kind of let our hair down just to have a little bit of fun, but just to, again, add to the culture of Rock Hill High School. We're one, we're Prosper.
If you want to sign up your team, there are posters with QR codes posted.
Every year, UIL gives AV students the opportunity to test their skills and compete in various film competitions. One senior filmmaker shares with HTN's Khshaeta Cama to see how she set her shots on the prize.
And 3, 2, 1, action.
25 days and 25 hours is an extended period of time that could be spent learning a new hobby or mastering an old one. Senior Kaylee Johnson spent this amount of time all on one film that she submitted in the world's largest high school film festival, the All-American High School Film Festival.
I've grown so much by participating. I remember just in the past 3 years, I've learned so much. It really makes you think through the process more and take it more seriously.
The planning of the film begins long before Kaylee and her crew pick up the cameras. They carefully pick every detail to make sure that the 4-minute piece is intentional in the ways they tell the story.
A lot of work goes into pre-production, so we probably spent 3 weeks on just writing the script and figuring out where we were going to shoot and lighting and clothing and casting.
Typically you start with the planning, the brainstorming. You then move into taking your idea and scripting it out, and then there's even a process on that as far as fine-tuning it to get it to what you're wanting to film.
Our film centers around a middle-aged man who is focused on working. Through seeing his younger self, he's able to remember what it's like to have a family and to grow up.
The film, Reminiscing, advanced to the second round of the UIL State Film Competition and is Kaylee's first film to do so.
It's not like a leader that bites your head off. So she is great at communicating how to do something in a process.
I have grown in all aspects of film. So whether that's writing and learning what not to write about, learning what's boring and that people don't care about. I learned a lot about cinematography and directing, different camera angles, different ways to talk to your actors, and different ways to tell a story.
Spending a month on a 4-minute film was worth it to Kaylee, as she was able to grow and advance to an All-American. This helped her pursue her dream of being a director, and she will continue to make films and work to improve on her dream every day. For HTN Daily, I'm Khshaeta Cama.
With cameras in the palms of all of our hands, on-demand photo services have never been more accessible.
Having to wait a whole year to see photos published in a book, I sat down with the Blue Hawk yearbook staff to hear why capturing these moments in a book is still important. Saving memories is easily done in the digital age. Media services like Snapchat and Instagram have become the new scrapbooking, allowing people to put together memories in seconds. But with these memories located only in the digital world, something tangible is missing.
A yearbook is more than just a scrapbook. It's not a glorified scrapbook. It's a journalistic publication. And the students that help support the yearbook, the students that are journalists for the yearbook, they really go out there and not just try to find moments, but try to find moments that are storytelling for Rock Hill High School.
With a book hundreds of pages long and only a short period of time to make it, the more staff members the better. But this year the yearbook staff consists of 2 members, which puts the workload of normally 30 members onto 2.
There's a lot of work put into it, especially like I said, with how small the team is. There's a lot of work with any yearbook, but also with such a small team and this being the inaugural yearbook, they're putting a lot of work into it, and that's something worth commending.
With this being the first yearbook of Rock Hill, new traditions are being built, and students have the opportunity to be a part.
So our theme is feeling blue, and we're trying to really talk about what it means to feel blue and be a Blue Hawk at Rock Hill this year, and then also talk about the other side of feeling blue, the usual connotation of being sad and feeling sad because feeling blue.
In addition to the yearbook staff, other media classes have been helping produce the yearbook that we can all enjoy at the end of the year. If you would like to help and make your mark in this year's yearbook, you can submit your pictures in the Google Classroom with the code EZYYKCD or by email to rockhillmedia@prosper-isd.net. That's all for today's show. For HTN Daily, I'm Anica Hankey.
And I'm Beau Cormican. Mask up and rock on.